So this is my video response to the videos we watched in class about the Yes Men, and I would just like to comment about it for the next 4 minutes for class. The videos were pretty cool, actually. I had no idea some of the companies that they mentioned in the film would do something like that, and not to mention the comedic approach they take to trying to make these companies aware of what they do, and then at the same time making fun of them. But in the end, the people they're making fun of are totally oblivious to them being made fun of, which is really strange, because some of the things they make fun of them for, like the leisure business suit, is quite obvious, and just people seem to not care, or they just don't get it. And it was pretty funny. Also, we talked a little bit about the apps they made and how they use technology to make people aware and also make fun of people through websites. And in today's world, I think that's pretty genius. There's not a lot of activism through the internet right now. A lot of it's just people take to the streets and protest, but I feel that really can't get you anywhere anymore, and the future is through technology, and these two guys are really showing everybody what they can do. These are just two guys, and it's just really funny because they make these fake websites and get invited to special events because they think the people inviting them to special events think these are the real guys, and they're totally not. But they show up anyway and pretend to be the real guys. And at first, sometimes they may come off on the wrong foot. In the end, they get a clear message across that some of the things these companies are doing is really, really wrong. And yeah, I would also, I guess, like to comment that just the way they go about making people aware is just really good. It's a really good way to get out there and just get people aware, because that's the one thing that I think that people need to understand, is to be aware of what's going on, because that's what the people doing the bad things don't want to happen. They want to stay in the shadows and continue doing what they're doing so they can continue what they're doing. But if people become aware of it, then the more people that become aware, then the more people will speak out against it, and then potentially those people can't do what they do anymore. So it's just really interesting to see these just two guys, going around exposing and making fun of all these large companies, and it's just really I don't know, I find it pretty amazing these two guys can do that, and especially some of the venues they've got into. Even speaking of, they went into one about New Orleans and imitated a federal housing person, and they basically, the whole issue was they were going to tear down some old apartments and build new ones, but the apartments were perfectly fine and people wanted to move in anyway, so they impersonated these guys through an invitation they got, and they told everybody they weren't going to break down the houses. It was pretty interesting. I also learned that they've never been arrested, at least not to my knowledge, which I thought was pretty interesting, especially that one, because he was impersonating a federal agent, which is a felony. But, it's just another form of activism. So, thank you.